Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He will lead this one off today.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Yeah. 2-1 the count to Pillar. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. D-Row, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Standing in, Dalton Pompey. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Gallo right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third baseman Vladimir.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Just underway in Baltimore. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Number 59 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Manny Machado, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
2-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Now the 2-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Machado on his way to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 15 long balls and 51 runs batted in. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Machado leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Three and 1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Full count still. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
At the plate, number 24, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, a fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Popped him up. Jansen over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Randall Grichuk. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Randall Grichuk.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Granite waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Devin Travis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Count remains full. Runners on first with one down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granite moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Biggio, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Granite is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now is Anthony Rendon, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Rendon leads off second with nobody out. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. To third. Guerrero scoops it up, and there's one down now.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Standing in, Jose Pirela, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. The 1-2 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the flag court and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, with one out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this one at 248. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one got a piece of him. Zach Granite the next to bat. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Still 1-2. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And another foul ball. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here now the 2-2. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back in standing. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. A nice aerial shot there of the Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, catcher, Danny Jansen.
Set to get his day started, Danny Jansen, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Pillar is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Manny Machado now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Machado now on 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Riding into the box, Joey Gallo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Popped him up. Jansen is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 24.
Digging in, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now pitch on the way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Shoots this one over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Orioles leave one. They're up 2-0. Next to bat for Toronto, Dalton Pompey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Guerrero, just 21 years of age, is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today. So it looks very likely, at least, that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ball 2 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Guerrero over at second. Grichuk is over at first with 1 away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Travis is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
In now, Biggio, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Striding in, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two and 0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Pirela. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Francisco Cervelli will be next. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles held in check there. They still lead it 2-1. Ready now, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Seared down the first baseline. Gallo is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Danny Jansen.
So coming to the plate, Danny Jansen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Foul ball.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Machado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Betts giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-1. Zach Granite the next to bat. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Granite.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Biggio ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. That's popped up. Biggio into shallow center. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Joey Gallo. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Granite at second with two down. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball three.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Strike two called, and it's full 3-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. One left for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now at the plate, Dalton Pompey. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. On its way is pitch number 75. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Just missing here, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1
Low
strike.
scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slider. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Standing in now, Eric Hosmer, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail it here, 2-1. Reed Foley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38, Reed Foley.
In now for the O's, number 24. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
Number 24.
Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. .30 pitch. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One to Rendon. Sliders in for a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a fastball just a bit up.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Trey Mancini waits on deck. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
So striding in, Trey Mancini. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's a swinging bunt up the line. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman.
Jose Pirela will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1. Willie Calhoun will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Cervelli, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Orioles strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Willie Calhoun, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 7, Willie Calhoun.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Devin Travis. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Granite patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping in now, Biggio. Dribbled up the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Nate Carnes comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Nate Carnes.
In now, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Carnes has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Danny Jansen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Gallo will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Zach Granite the next to bat.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder, Granite.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Swing and a liner. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Biggio loves it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. A two-run home run for Manny Machado. 19th home run for him on the season, and it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he
Gallo.
can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, number 24. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-2 Baltimore. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Gallo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Justin Wilson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
For the Orioles, number 37, Justin Wilson.
Dalton Pompey will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
In there, 2-1. Popped him up. Calhoun into shallow center. 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Rendell Grichuk would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. 2-out success means Rendell Grichuk will bat this inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Rendell Grichuk. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and we are tied again.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Home half of the 8th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Danny Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Danny Barnes.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. And he misses with it, 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. Makes the play, 1 away. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. This game's all tied at 4. Michael Givens will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball 2.
2-0.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Biggio will be next. And that's in there, 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Riding in once again, Biggio. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. We see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and they'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Settling in now, Danny Jansen. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. So a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is foul right side. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-0. And there's ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Travis on second. Jansen at first. 2 out in the inning. High pop-up. Calhoun is there for it. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Cody Allen enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp. And give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Go.
A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 6 home runs, and 29 driven in. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Now another 1-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pillar's there. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 9.
Now in the box, Zach Granite, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line hard, but foul. Oh, that grounder caught him. Go to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here's Mookie Betts as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner back safely. The 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The shortstop, number 13,
Now batting, Manny Machado. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's just 1 for 6.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is it.
And hang on, he's out. Gun down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Chance Cisco will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. He'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Dalton Pompey will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Dalton Pompey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Dero, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Digging in and looking for more, Rendell Britchett. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Granite is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes the payoff pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, Devin Travis. And she'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hosmer stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Machado is there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Jays are out in front 5-4. Ready now for Baltimore. Manny Machado. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Machado!
First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. And that misses. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. As a look, now the pitch. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Squared that one up just a little late.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 24. A winning run at first with nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
1-0.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
The third baseman, number 6.
Mitchell White takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 34, Mitchell White.
Anthony Rendon will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Runners breaking for the plate. On the bunt attempt is popped up. He beats the tag, safe. And we are tied yet again here in the 10th. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied 5-5. Stepping into the box, Biggio. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th.
Number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Favorable call in there for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Danny Jansen waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. It's the zone, high and inside, but still a strike. The 3-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Ready once again, Danny Jansen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. This ball game still tied 5-all. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a backhand try at first, but this throw gets right by him. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Coming to the plate now, Chance Sisco. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 2-0. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Chance Sisco. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Zach Granite the next to bat as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Back to first. It's a double play. And we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 11 innings, can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Adam Liberatore gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 36, Adam Liberatore.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Calhoun has it. And there's 1 gone to start the 12th.
The left fielder, number 23, Dalton Pompey.
Ready for another chance. Dalton Pompey. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Liberatore, a California-born ball player. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Liner towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fast.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Nate Jones enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Nate Jones.
Runners going. And he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses again, ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here's Randall Gritcher. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Shot back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Digging in, Biggio. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
Boy, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now an 8-5 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-0 home. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Travis isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 8-5.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Leading off the inning, Mookie Betts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two pitches fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Machado on his way to second, and the throw in gets away from him.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box, number 24, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Strike 2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Machado at second with 2 down. Baltimore down to their final strike. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
8-5 today. Mitchell White claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans are